Good, beautiful morning, besties. Welcome to this lovely Sunday. So yesterday, I just kind of spent my day chilling, relaxing at home. I did start my morning yesterday actually being very, very productive. Like I went straight into cleaning mode, and I think it was the eclipse. I really do think that it did something to me because I was so productive yesterday. Like the house was so clean. Then I walked outside and I got caught off guard by the eclipse because it was so shady outside and dark and dim. And I was like, wait a second, am I wearing sunglasses? I even like touched my glasses to like verify if I had woken up and put on the wrong glasses or something. But no, it was the eclipse, and it was really cool to experience though. I called everyone else like, have you been outside today? Have you seen the solar eclipse? This is so cool. Don't look at the sun. Don't look at the sun. This morning though, I wanted to do something a little different. So I decided to come try out a little local coffee shop and finally try some matcha. So every month this little coffee shop does a cute little theme. So obviously it's October, they're doing a Halloween theme, and they have a bunch of different like Halloween themed coffees. They had this one called Camp Blood. It was matcha with strawberries. You guys know in last week's video I talked about how I've been wanting to try it, see if maybe I'm a matcha girly. I mean, I have actually tried matcha a couple of times. It never really sold me, but my taste buds have changed, obviously, as you guys know. You know, I used to be a very picky eater, and now I'm like down to try things. Let's try it. Cheers. Yeah, I'm not a matcha girl. I mean, I'm gonna drink this obviously because I paid for it, but I'm just not a matcha girl. It doesn't really have the flavor that I'm looking for. I also made myself a little breakfast. I brought some activities for myself. We're gonna go sit at the park for a little bit and just kind of enjoy this nice weather before it starts to get warm. Alright, we found a nice little spot here. However, the grass is very wet. I thought this blanket was much bigger than it is. However, it's very, very nice. There's nobody here. The weather is lovely. You can hear all the little birds chirping. They're so cute. I have a question for anybody that is a avid matcha drinker. Is matcha a very like overpowering taste? Does it dilute any sort of flavor you add? Because even with the moringa that I tried last time, this tastes just like the moringa. So moringa tastes like matcha, first of all. Second thing is it was also very strong in flavor. But matcha and moringa don't really have flavor, if that makes sense. Like it almost tastes like nothing. But you add syrups and stuff to it, but you still can't taste it. So do you have to like over flavor it to have taste that is stronger than the matcha? Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. Like it wants to taste like strawberry milk, but it doesn't because the matcha doesn't let it. Anyways, I also prepared a nice little breakfast for myself. I just packed some yogurt and some waffles, so I'm gonna enjoy those here. I had a conversation with a friend recently about perception and how everybody perceives and sees and experiences and tells stories of experiences in different ways. And it's not necessarily because one or the other person is lying, it's because we all perceive things just very differently. And so that just kind of got me thinking about how, you know, a lot of the times when I have interactions with other people, I'm always constantly judging myself on how I interacted with them. Like, did I smile enough? Was I kind enough? Did I say please and thank you enough? Was I in a cheery mood? You know, even if I was maybe going through something. And I feel like that kind of like takes a lot away from us sometimes, like being so constantly aware of how other people are perceiving you or how you're performing in a sense in front of other people. I feel like I'm a very huge people pleaser. I always hope that I'm liked by everyone, you know, that everyone perceives me in the way that I want to be perceived. And I think that that's a big part of me trying to become one with myself, love myself, be more myself with myself and other people, is letting go of that need to be liked by everyone. Because, you know, no matter how hard you try, sometimes you might still be a villain in somebody else's story. They might not like you. No matter if you were completely kind to them, it is out of your control. And I would spend a lot of time thinking about that, like, oh, why doesn't this person like me? Like, should I have been nicer? Should I have smiled more? Should I have said please and thank you more? Should I have let them lead the conversation a little bit more? Maybe ask them more questions, talk more about them. I would spend a lot of time thinking about all of those things when I didn't have to, because you know what, at the end of the day, like, if somebody likes me, they're gonna like me. If they don't like me, then they're not gonna like me no matter what I do. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I never like want to make anyone feel bad or doubt themselves, or you know, I'm just like, I feel like I am a very like supportive, uplifting person. Whether you did me right or you did me wrong, I will never do you wrong. And so I know I'm a good person at the end of the day, and the way other people are going to perceive me, the way other people are going to think that I am, the way other people are going to like me or not like me, that is out of my control, and that's on them. But I just kind of wanted to share that, because as a people pleaser, as someone who wants to be liked by everyone, I am realizing that maybe not everyone's gonna like me. And this goes hand in hand with my whole journey of like trying to be more myself and like loving myself and letting myself feel expressed fully. I feel like it would hold me back, you know, being such a people pleaser or just trying to be liked by everyone, because I wouldn't be the way I wanted to be. I would be the way that I thought other people wanted me to be or needed me to be in order for them to like me. But not anymore. I'm just being me, you know. My only responsibility in this life is to be liked by me, to be loved by me, and you know, your perception of me is not my responsibility. My only responsibility is my peace of mind, myself. As you can see, I have gotten home and I've just been chilling here for a little bit. I have some laundry going on in the background, and as you can see, I have changed. I booked a class last night for yoga. However, it was fully booked, so I waitlisted, and I just checked right now and I am in. I have a spot, so we're gonna take advantage of that. I haven't been to yoga in a good minute, so I've been wanting to go, and since you know we're doing this whole little self-care day, I thought I would take myself to yoga, and then we'll come back, get our workout in. I'm excited. Honestly, we've started off the day already so good. Started off the morning being outside in the sunshine, feeling the cool breeze on my skin at the park, having a nice little breakfast. It's been a good start to the day. So we're going to continue with these good vibes, head over to yoga. I just got out of yoga. Now I'm gonna go grab a quick coffee, then go pick up some lunch. Cafecito never misses. I got a little carne asada plate, a little, biggest plate. I got a carne asada plate. I'm gonna watch Coraline for the first time. I've never seen Coraline before. I tried watching it once when I was little, but I got really spooked out by it because it was so like dark and gloomy and I just couldn't handle it. Same thing happened with Harry Potter. I was traumatized from the ogre scene when the little wand went up his nose. I was like, So I never saw that until I got older, and then I ended up liking it. So I'm gonna give Coraline a shot because I've never seen it. Everyone always talks about it, especially during this time, and I just feel so left out. So I'm going to finally watch it. I'm excited. I feel like I'll like it. Now, going back, I feel like I'll like it, hopefully. Because another one that's really raved about is The Nightmare Before Christmas and Don't Cancel Me, but I didn't like it. Like, it was good. It was good, but I didn't like it. I'm more of a Corpse Bride kind of girl. I didn't really vibe with The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm about to finish eating, and I swear this movie hasn't even started yet. Okay, I just finished watching Coraline and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but I will say that it is very strange that this is a kids movie because it's very like The Conjuring, but for kids. It was very trippy, very weird, but I enjoyed it. Although it makes me very sad at the beginning for Coraline because her parents were really mean to her. And towards the end, it seems that they kind of came around, but I hope it was not temporary just because things were going good for them. I'm about to get ready to work out, get a last minute burn in here before ending the day, taking a shower, cooling off, all of that good stuff. But I just wanted to share my love real quick of walking. I enjoy walking so much, but during the summertime it's not really something that I can do. Now that the weather's cooling off, even if it's still a little warm, but it's not as hot as it was in the summertime, it's just very enjoyable again to be outside, to enjoy the sun, right? Not hate it because it's so strong, it's burning, or it's just too hot, you're sweating. Like, it's a little bit more enjoyable now, and so I'm just taking full advantage of that. Some days it's a little windy, so you get this nice little breeze. It just feels so good now. So I'm so excited to be able to make time for that again, and it's a goal of mine to, go for walks a little bit more often and just enjoy being outside of the house. I feel like sometimes when you're stuck indoors for a really long time, it just kind of starts to get to you, and you just kind of need to get out and do something, and walking is a great way to be out in nature. It's a very healing experience. You get to, be with your own thoughts. I know a lot of people are scared to be with their own thoughts, but it's a good way to kind of learn to be with your thoughts and work through your thoughts, work through your feelings and emotions. For me personally, it helps me a lot with my emotions. I feel like I am a very emotionally absorbent person. I think I'm an empath and I feel people's emotions very heavily. Maybe if I was just around someone who wasn't feeling the greatest, I kind of start to feel it, and I feel like it bottles up a lot. Like, I'm very aware in the moment to not let those feelings get to me, but I think I just kind of absorb them no matter what. And sometimes I just randomly start to feel very like low on energy. I'm like, what's going on? Like, there's nothing really going on that is causing me this emotion. And I think it's just like, honestly, from being around other people. Like, sometimes when I am around someone and they're very low on energy, my energy gets sucked. It gets sucked and I have zero energy, even though I was feeling the greatest. Like, walking into the situation, if this person is not in a good mood, I'm in just as bad of a mood as them. I feel like I'm very easily affected by emotion. Or also, like, sometimes if somebody is feeling bad, I feel like I can sense it. I feel like that's one of my superpowers. I will walk into a room if somebody's feeling very low. I literally feel like my energy go and my shoulders tense up, and I can sense that someone's not feeling good. And I remember one time I told my coworker, I was like, hey, you know, just wondering, are you doing okay? And then she's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, are you sure? I don't know, I just feel like your energy's very low right now. And then she's like, well, actually, and then she just went off. And I was like, wow, like that's kind of crazy. Like I could literally feel her emotion without her saying it, right? Like she was trying to pretend that she was okay, but I could feel it. I'm like, I am psychic or psycho, one of the two. You know, even though it can help me help other people kind of work through their feelings or emotions that maybe they're not even aware of, it also affects me. And so I need to take time sometimes to just kind of emotionally heal. I feel like walking, instead of me being in my head about all of maybe like the bad things, I have this rule to be walking and to be giving myself words of affirmations, to manifest, to just dream about things and just kind of, you know, escape. Walking is my escape and I enjoy it. Well, even at work, sometimes I like taking breaks and just going for walks during my breaks because it's nice to just get out of that busy atmosphere from work, and it does wonders. Anyways, let's get this workout in before it gets even later. Cheers.
Put my paws together and pray you're not serious.
Of